We've all got these things out there we want, whatever it is, health, money. We've all got our heart's desire that we want. Can you explain to me again how, in concrete, step by step, we can head towards these things that we want?
Well, when you think about it, every subject is really two subjects. What is wanted and lack of it, or absence of it. When you identify a desire, name something.
Money, more money.
So when you pick up the stick that has more money on one end of it, on the other end of it is not enough money. And you are vibrating somewhere along this stick. So if you've been having the experience of not enough money, you've been observing it, you've been talking about it, you've been worrying about it, and you are now, from your awareness of not having enough money, asking for more money, you are not a vibrational match to more money. You're a vibrational match to not enough money. And you can tell which end of this stick you are most a vibrational match to by the way you feel when you think about money. So when you think about money, if it makes you feel free, and it makes you feel exhilarated, and it makes you feel adventurous, then you're on the vibrational end of the stick that matches dollars flowing to you. That's why rich people get richer. They feel prosperous, they feel abundant, they feel well-being, and so they're not holding money away from them. And that's why people who don't have enough money so often don't allow more money into their experience. So the key to moving up the stick, so to speak, is to find a way to feel more prosperous, to stand where you are because you can't do anything other than that, but try to play down the not enough money while you play up how well things are going. We encourage someone who is in a place where they want more money to put $100 in their pocket and spend it mentally all day long. People say, well, if I had $100, I would feel more prosperous. And we say, then pretend that you have $100 in your pocket if you cannot find $100 to put in your pocket. But you must find the essence of feeling more prosperous before you open the door to prosperity. You can't buck the current. You can't feel poor and allow more money into your experience. You have to find a way to shift the way you feel. It's a mental thing.
So you're using words like pretend and imagine.
Or remember.
But I think so many people just roll their eyes when they hear that. That's what can I do with that? Pretend and imagine.
Try it and see what happens. Show yourself that with a little bit of effort, you can shift your vibration. And when you shift your vibration, you see, let's talk about this, the way we like to describe this, because we're trying to orient you into this awareness that you are a vibrational being. You are energy, first and foremost. You see yourself as flesh, blood, and bone, and action-oriented. So let's talk about these two concurrent paths that are flowing all the time. So you don't have enough money, so your logic tells you that, well, to get more money, I must find a way to earn more money. So I will find a way to get better employment, which means now I need more education, which means now I need time off from the employment that I already have in order to get the education. So I achieve some way of getting the education, and now I have to convince someone that my education is worth paying more money for, and now I have to apply for the job, and now I have to convince them that I am the best one of all those that they are looking over. And so then I get the job, and then I have to convince them that I'm really worth more than they are paying. And we say, oh, it is a very long, hard journey that you are upon. It is no wonder that so many are discouraged and rolling their eyes. We understand why they might do that. What we want them to understand is that the journey from despair over not enough money to a feeling of hopefulness that there might be more money is something that can be achieved with a willingness to try in a matter of minutes. And if you take the time to just leave behind your pessimism and cynicism and despair and find just a little flicker of hope, and you try to keep it alive just for a few seconds, 68 really is enough for the universe to get a fix on your new vibrational stand.
68 seconds.
68 seconds is all it takes to flicker from despair into hopefulness. Now you have shifted vibrationally enough that now evidence will begin to reveal itself to you. And so it doesn't take much. Roll your eyes if you want to, and we certainly understand why you would. But try just to feel a little more hopeful and maintain it for just a little bit of time, and then watch what begins to happen, because the slightest shifting in your vibrational stance yields huge benefits in terms of manifestation.